Welcome back to Dredge. As I promised, we have the money, we have the materials, and now we have a 2-tier hull. And honestly, it's time for us to put some of this material that we've gathered to good use. It's really made quite a dent in our storage space, so this is actually a good way for us to clear some of this space out for other uses. So there we go. We honestly will probably, yeah, have all the materials immediately. Let's see, here, here, there. So all we really need is money. We need 100 plus 300 plus 75. So 475 will get us to the next level. So, let's see how we're at. We're at 74. And actually, we can send all this stuff to storage now. Maybe we'll keep one packed explosives with us just in case. And let's see. We can actually, we could throw this peculiar engine back on if we wanted to. Let's see how much that would take. Let's see. If we sent this to here, takes us 2 hours. And there we go. Now we've gotten a very decent 62 knots. I don't mind that at all. Alright, so let's test this baby out. Oh yeah, look at that. We're going at a very nice pace. I mean, we're gonna cover so much ground in this bad boy, it's gonna be like no time at all. That's actually very exciting. I wanted to check in on the builder real quick just to see if there's anything that we can do. Let's see here. Nope, still nothing. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and check our quests. We've got to search for relics, the snake mackerel, rare fish, conger eel. Okay. So what we'll do is we will head back to the other island over here so that we can go ahead and get to dynamiting those rocks that are in the way and catch ourselves the second relic and make a little bit of progress on that front. I want to be careful not to blow the engine. Let's see, and on the way, there's some weirdness here we want to explore. Nailed it. Caught a trophy. Alright. Very, very cool. Yeah, we are going pretty dang fast, and I'm very excited about that. I honestly wanted to do more. I want to go faster. You know, I want to, I think that if we get the cash and the opportunity to upgrade our engine spaces, that might even be a good first one to unlock next, but we'll see. Of course, we also want to save up for the rod, which will allow us to catch oceanic fish, which is what, like 500 or something like that. So we're always short on cash, but got a lot going on. Alright, let's take all of that. Take all of that. Needs repair, we'll pick that one up. And, oh, not enough space. Right. Alright, well, I guess we'll come back to it in a second. Once we sell off some of our stuff real quick. Thanks to the retired whaler at Ingfell, I'm now carrying a small stock of packed explosives very carefully. Let's get some repairs in first and foremost. And then go to the fish market. Sell off all that we have. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and repair that. Check this pot. Pick that one up. And pick that one up. And we'll just repair everything in one fell swoop. And since we've got a little bit of time before sunset, We'll just catch a few things. Cool. So that should pretty much do it. So let's go and sell everything. Sleep. Repair is going to be right here in the shipyard. There we go. And we should be able to unlock in the floating dock. Let's see, the engine, 75. Yes, let's go ahead and grab that. +1 engine space. Beautiful. Oh, and actually, you know what? We can do the rod spaces as well. And we just need 300 for the cargo space. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this is giving us now. Okay. Let's move this so I can see a little bit better. So there's another rod space here. Another engine space. Okay. Okay, I understand. All right. So let's rest until about 4:30-ish. If we can swing it. Perfect. And we will head on back to detonate some explosives. And that is going to be right here. Now, this is the first time we've used explosives before. Use explosives. Yes, please. You set the charge and light the fuse. The debris crumbles away. And what do we get? Please, you know what? I'll take a research part. That's what I'm hoping it is. Sapphire earrings. Okay. I'll take it. And then this should be our relic. Not giving it to us for free. Still got to work for it, though. What is this? Rusted music box. There was a note about the music box in one of our notes, wasn't there? Hold up. Oaken music box. Has the letter J carved on the underside. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's return to the collector post-haste. You know, we could stop here for a little bit of quick fishing while we're at it. And maybe one more should do it. Here we are. Cool. So that is probably going to sort of prompt us to head to a new location next. So I'm guessing if you kind of look at the map, each of the each of the relics are probably in each of the 5 main locations: Marrows, Devil's Spine, Gale Cliffs, Stellar Basin, and Twisted Strand. So I'm guessing the next relic is going to be somewhere off in one of the new 4 sections. And so we should hopefully come prepared to fish in those new locations as well. That's going to be the goal. And you know what? Delivering a relic to the collector is probably going to give us a new superpower, for lack of a better term. You know? Because the one that we're currently using right now, the haste, was a result of us using a relic. Or delivering a relic, rather. But I'm loving the speed that we're going at now. This is very satisfying. Alright, Mr. Collector. You drag the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? I don't see any reason to lie. Yeah. Ah, excellent. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Now, there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. What are you doing with these relics? Why, collecting them, of course. An investment for times to come. And why are you stuck on this island? The ocean no longer wishes to cooperate. As the waves are unsafe for me, you will be my surrogate. Got it. So the new power that we got... well, first of all, Stellar Basin is down here to the southwest. That's awesome. And then the power he gave us was, I think I saw, instantly return to Blackstone Isle, right? Oops, I'm turning the wrong way. I always do that. Let's just check that out. Teleport yourself back to where it all began. That's vague. Vague and somewhat ominous. We'll take that. And let's just go ahead and dock here for the night. I know I'm still carrying the crab pots, and actually it's probably a good thing, so that wherever our new base of operations is going to be, we'll have the ability to drop them there. The lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? Yeah, what's your problem with it? I mean, didn't run into any issues here. It feels a bit like tempting fate, does it not? Things are bad enough around here without your provocations. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. Not a happy camper. Haven't seen that strange red light in a while. Wonder what it was. Well, I'll tell you what it was. It was a relic. And we are the master relic keepers. Let's sleep. Sleep, my children. And in the morning, I feel pretty confident enough, actually, to go ahead. Actually, why don't we just drop our crab pots here for the time being. We'll do 1, 2, 3. And then on the map, we want to be going... Let's go ahead and take this marker off, first and foremost. We'll drop this here. And so we want to be turning a little bit more to the right. Got it. Let's deploy the trawl net. And let's make haste. Alright, is this the right direction? Yes, a little bit more to the left, but more or less correct. Alright, here we go. We're going to explore a new area today. I already see some wreckage over there that we might want to take a look at. My thought is, as far as putting the crab pots near Greater Marrows, that we could just sort of teleport back there every day. I don't know if that is, you know, the best course of action, but go ahead and grab one of these. I think I see a town sort of to the left on the horizon. A bag of doubloons. Take that. With our new engine speed, we should have plenty of daylight. Some of this heavy stuff. Metal scraps. And why not? We'll may as well go ahead and clear this out. Okay, one more. We are scrapped to the max. Alright, yeah, I see a town over there. Can I get to it from here? Let's hope so. Otherwise, we're going to be caught in an awkward position. Let's go ahead and take a look at this as we go by, at least. There are some boxes scattered haphazardly on the shore. Let's take a look. Scrap of paper. Ooh, is this a treasure map, perhaps? We'll take the earrings. We'll take this cloth. And, let's see, just need a little bit of creative rearrangement here. Something... Hang on, I'm getting this. There we go. Cool. Perfect packing. Oh, I even got a Steam achievement for that. We're officially maxed out on our hold. Hopefully there's somewhere to dock here. I'm just assuming that there's going to be, but I guess I don't actually know that for a certainty. I don't see sort of the traditional dock area here. Like here? No. It's problematic. Ooh. I think that might be our merchant friend over there. Let's cross our fingers and pray. Whoa. We got some jellies here. Alright, let's switch to our lights. And hope that this is in fact our merchant friend. Looks like it is. She probably just travels wherever we travel. Or it's another... yeah, traveling merchant. She's here. Great. Okay. Sell a fish. Send this all to storage. That, and that. The scrap of paper. We may as well put that in storage for the time being, I guess. I don't know. Is the tinker going to want to take a look at that? Scrap of paper with a large red corner and another corner line has been drawn. Huh. There's not really a way to inspect it, is there? Which is what I would want to do. Alright, we still don't have quite enough money. 265. Okay. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and sleep. Deploy our crab pots in the morning, since this is the new area that we're going to be exploring in, it seems. Let's turn that off. Missing item. Where did our crab pots go? Oh, I deployed them back at to where we were at Greater Marrow. Right. Okay. So I probably should have brought them to deploy them here. Oh well. So it's dead in the middle. This relic is. Let's switch to this. Is it like down there? Oh, wow. Like a big tentacle monster or something down there. I don't want to tempt fate, but here we go. We're tempting fate. Oh, we need Hadal. Oh, shoot. Okay, he is antagonistic to us. Alright, let's get out of here. Whoa. Yikes. Okay. So we're going to have to balance speed with fishing power. Alright, well, why don't we make the most of our trip here at least. Coral grouper. Okay, that's a new one. Go them there. Corrupted grouper. Consumed grouper. And a barracuda. Barracuda. Okay. So. Definitely sell off all of that. 197, that's a decent amount of cash. Unfortunately, we're going to have to spend some of that at the shipyard to repair. Oof, 104. Pricey. We're still not quite in the realm of possibility. 540. But if I sold this one, that's 82, and this one's 41, so that's what, 120-ish? So that gets me to 477. Okay, so I need like 70 more. Which we can probably just do right now, honestly. What if we go ahead and just catch as much as we can right here. Just barracuda out the wazoo. And then one more. There we go. How much does that get us? We should probably send our trinkets to storage because we're not going to be in Lesser Marrow for a decent amount of time. 109. Okay. Send that to storage. Send that to storage. Alright, one more little mini trip should do it. Let's see what's around here. Red snapper. Abyssal fish. Another abyssal. Coral grouper. Some dredge right there. Lots of... I'm probably saying it totally wrong. Hadal fish. Okay. Yeah, red snapper. That works for me. Nice. So that is very strange, that tentacle monster there. I wonder what the, how they're related to our specific, almost supernatural quest. And our goal is not really to kill them, is it? It's more like just sort of avoiding them and gathering information, it seems. Okay, so now we can definitely afford to sell these off. So uninstall this one. Uninstall this one. We can go to the shipyard and purchase this versatile rod. And it's going to take us well into the night, but you know what? That's totally fine. Cool. So that's freed up a decent amount of space in the future. Coastal, shallow, volcanic, and mangrove. So basically the only one that we can't do right now is oceanic. So that's what we want to save for. Let's go to our storage. We can sell this one. We could sell this one. And honestly, it looks like we can sell some of our materials here if we wanted to. Can't sell trinkets, though. Okay. What are we in the market for next? Probably saving up for these cargo spaces, right? We can always get more research points, but they're very pricey at 315. I didn't realize that that's like a recurring item that would show up for sale, so that's probably not something we need to invest in right now. Ooh, tungsten floodlights. These are new. 315. Great illumination. I could sell this for 150. It gets me to 288. So I could definitely get these tungsten floodlights. That means we would be pretty much set for lights for the foreseeable future. I don't know, man. I feel like the oceanic one might be just a better long-term investment, though. But that's a decision that we can make in the morning. Oh yeah, and I forget, what is the path to getting Hadal rods? We need to look at our research. Yeah. Okay. So we probably won't be able to get this until we complete this harvesting platform, I'm guessing. It's very pricey. But I mean, if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes, right? So, what else do we need to look at here in the area? We should probably go check out these other points of interest. The sort of black spots on here. So, that's what we will do now. A firefly squid. It's a new one. Let's switch to our rocket booster. Anything on the shore of interest? Ooh, there's a castle over there. Alright, this is probably not a great use of our time, actually. If it's just lumber. Yeah, okay. Let's not continue that. But this. Waves lap at a pile of flotsam collecting on the beach. Nestled in the center is a wooden chest, consisting of another large scrap of paper. Okay, I like where this is going. A bag of doubloons. And some more earrings. We should probably make a run back over to Lesser Morrow and the trader here in not too long. Alright, let's see what we're working with around here. Red snapper. More oceanic. Abyssal. Ooh, is that like hammerhead shark out there that I saw? Yeah, probably. That's pretty neat. Ooh, and there's a message in a bottle that we need to collect. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll swing around left to the castle. And if we need to fast travel back... Ooh, look at those guys down there. It's creepy. If we need to fast travel back to the collector, then we can certainly do that. Alright, messages. 6th and 7th of March, 1927. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way round. I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Very neat, very memorable. This tiny sparkling squid spends most of its time in the deep ocean, rising to the surface as it nears the end of its life. We can definitely dock here at the castle. It's a weird. It's like a satellite dish and also some like cannons or something. Who do we have here? A researcher. Hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? Fisher of Men. Ah, yes.
I thought you had the look, but a fisherman all the way out here. Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time.
We always have the time.
I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin.
Yeah, we noticed.
I fled here and have been making to do as best as I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them.
Ooh, firefly squid. Well, lucky for us. We got one of them. We need an aurora jellyfish and a glowing octopus. Ooh. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, let's look. Let's get some help. Oh, she's not going to give us help. Never mind. Collect all samples for the research assistant. Tell me about yourself.
Okay, I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Ironhaven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know. You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society, and then, well, I was posted here, by myself. I thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines.
What sort of creature? Big and Kraken-like, I'm guessing?
Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself, rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess it's some sort of octopus or squid, or an anemone. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left here, but I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face it again.
And then anything else unusual?
Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She'd sent them to me while I was studying before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I kept finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, in my sampling tubes. They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it.
Are those aren't the same thing as the letters that we've been finding, right? Because these seem more like diary entries than letters. I don't know. Very, very weird. All right, glowing octopus and aurora jellyfish. We'll be on the lookout for those. Cool. I think that we should probably... Let's see. Maybe check out some of these perimeter islands. That might be best, and if we need to, like, teleport back to Blackstone Isle, then we certainly can. Whoa! Look at that guy. That's super cool. Man, whales are so awesome. I love that. I believe that's called breaching, right? When they come up to spout like that. Alright, a schnapper. Let's go ahead and collect whatever dredge this is. Hopefully research part. We haven't had one of those in a while, but we could sure use them. Or how about a fancy boot? You know, something everybody needs in their life. Let's see. Anything out there? Or more oceanic stuff? That's a new one. A new coastal one. We may as well pick that one up while we're here. Press F when a shape aligns to reel faster. Oh, I see. A gray mullet. There's a hair joke in there somewhere, but I'm not the one to say it. Hair-based humor is not my forte. Alright. Yeah, we could go back to Blackstone Isle, but the castle is just right here, so I'm okay with staying here for the night. Because I would like to continue exploring kind of the perimeter isles, just in case. Yeah, there's the weirdness over there. Since we're right here, I wonder, could I... Ooh, what do we have over there? Oh, we've got jellyfish out there. Ooh. We've got jellies out there. Okay. We're gonna be brave. This is foolish, probably, but necessary. I think it was this one right here, right? Are these the octopi that I seek? Yes. Glowing octopus. We're gonna need to shuffle it around a little bit. Good stuff. And while we're here, we should search for the other one, which was the Aurora jellyfish. Glowing octopus. That's not it. Nope. Nope. Lots of good stuff for us to be picking up, but not the thing that we're looking for. I feel like these are all Aurora jellyfish, are they not? These ones that are floating around? I guess they must not be, huh? Abyssal. Well, I guess for the time being, we'll go back and just spend the night here. Let me just keep scanning in case there's any indication of a new variety. Firefly squid out there, yeah. So basically look for glowing collections of fish. Uh-oh. Major panic here. Okay. Researcher. Have a fresh octopus. Okay. And maybe we should spend the night here, go back to the trader, sell off some items. Let's see. Yeah, that might be the best way to do it. And then we'll come back maybe for the Aurora jellyfish in a hot second. So, let's go ahead and use our special power for the first time. Manifest. Teleport yourself back to where it all began. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh. Well, that's great. That was an unforced error right there. We're just too fast now. Okay. Well, let's spend the night here. And go do a little bit of trade. It looks like there is a cooldown on this teleport thing, which is fine. I don't really see a reason why we would need to do it, you know, consecutively. Alright, Mr. Trader. Have I got stuff for you? Sell the trinkets here. Let's look in storage. We'll sell that. Sell the earrings. Sell the earrings. Now, about this treasure map. Looks like okay, they're automatically assembling it for us, so there's one more piece for us to find somewhere. We'll send that to storage. Okay, cool. Alright, well, our crab pots are ready. Maybe I should pick them up, huh? Yeah. We may not have the space for everything. And then this one. Pick up that. Pick up that, and then we'll come back for it. Sell all those. Get our stuff prepared. We've got 500, so we could afford this hydraulic rod to catch some oceanic fish. And honestly, I wonder if that's a better use of our time than the trawl net. Why don't we actually send it to storage and purchase this oceanic one? Oh, I should have probably done it not in the middle of the day. That's my bad. But now, good. Now we can catch oceanic fish. So, does that open up any... no, I guess we still have to complete this harvesting platform first. It's kind of too bad. But this jet engine drive is also open. Man, there's so much stuff we need to be spending on. So little money with which to do it. Alright. So yeah, I think the samples, and then I guess saving up for the Hadal fishing rod is what we need to do, right? To collect the next relic? Interesting, interesting. Or maybe there's another technology we need to unlock with the research assistant, which would maybe get us a research point, right? That kind of stands to reason. So, how about this? Let me do some work in the background, just kind of maybe getting a little bit more money, get us back over to the Stellar Basin, and then I'll bring you back for a conclusion. Okay, we are back here in the basin, and a few different things. First of all, we've got this laboratory that we just drove by, or that I just drove by on route back to our friend, the merchant over there. Also, point of interest, there's something glowing here, another glowing octopus. I'm still scanning to see if we find any jellies of any kind. They may be like on the opposite side of the island, potentially. But anyway, I did want to dock here and take a look at it with you all. The laboratory is in ruins, with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Open the cupboards. You check the cupboards. Yay, research point. Love it. You empty the cupboards. Inspect the equipment on the table. There are some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. Just have to remember that they will be here. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." Of course, we know the story behind that now. And look around on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along to the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. Seems like a bad idea, but it was a good idea. You pluck an item from the gouge in the floor. And that's it. So we'll remember there are prototype parts here if we need them later. And the generator. An old generator sputters and ticks over. Alright. So speaking of research parts. So, gosh. Do we need to get this harvesting platform in order to get to the point where we can upgrade this Abyssal Hadal platform? Because that's really what I would want to do next, but I don't know if that's like a plot point we have to uncover somehow, you know what I mean? And it's the last one that's like that. Everything else we have the ability to snag. Man, do I want to hang on to it for a little while, or do I just pump it all? I'm going to hold on to it for the time being. I'll think about it. And then the other thing I wanted to say is that we did run across another message on our way here just shortly before the laboratory, and I wanted to read that as well. 14th of September, 1927. I have not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here, and they are illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page has been torn off here. Crimson cloth. Isn't the crimson ribbon something that the collector has in his book? I wonder if that's related somehow. If that's like a piece of it. Very weird and interesting. But why don't we take a break here? When we come back, we will go ahead and take a look around for the jellyfish and see if we can't maybe puzzle our way to figure out how to catch a new type of fish or two. And do battle with the Kraken in the center. And with that, I will say so long.